What he did with you, he'll do to you. Hey, y'all, Jamie here, proud 56-year-old trans woman from New Orleans. So, where last I left off, honey, I was throwing my husband of 9 years to the curb. Do you hear me? I found out the morning I got off work that I gotten off work at like 6:30 in the morning, okay? I was out drinking and partying, and a friend of mine, Deanna, told me, girl, your husband has been fucking this little 18-year-old Desi for about 4 months behind your back. And they've been running all over town together behind your back. And I'm like, really? So he called the bar about noon to see where I was. Why was I not home yet? And I'm like, I know. Just so you know, I know. And no, I'm not coming home right now. I'll be home when I'm good and fucking ready to be home. And in the meantime, I want you to pack your shit and get the fuck out. We have beat this horse to death. I am done. I am done, dude. We're done. Like, we're done. That's it. It's a wrap. Y'all, I stayed out partying. I sure did. And when I got home that afternoon, he was gone. I went home later that afternoon and he was gone. And you know what he took after 9 years? After 9 years of being together, this motherfucker walked away with the clothes on his back and nothing else. Do you hear me? And he knew, because he knew if he had taken one thing other than that, if he had taken one thing other than that, honey, it was going to be hell to pay because I would not have played that shit at all. You're not going to bang some little teenager behind my back in my bed because now I knew, like Bobby Joe had told me when I'd gotten back from New York that they had been banging. At that time, I thought it was a fling. I thought it was a fling, and I had waited. Okay, I had waited for the sign so that it was the right time to confront him. The time had come. Anyway, y'all, I party like I think that day into the next day, and I'm still out, and I go home and I crash finally, like finally when I crash. And I'm supposed to be at work that night at 10:30. Okay, this was within 48 hours of me breaking up with him. And I'm supposed to be at work at 10:30 that night. And y'all, I wake up at 10. 10. So I have 30 minutes. I slapped, like, I touched up the makeup from the day before. I just patched the makeup up, honey. Repatched up the same old face. Threw on this scandalous, sexy pink spandex number that was a spandex halter neck, like bodysuit. Just hot, sexy, gold studded on the trim. Just nasty woman prostitute outfit, right? So I get to work. I actually made it there on time, okay? And I get to the bar for 10:30 and somebody comes up to me at the bar and they're like, "Jamie, girl, your husband's over on Rampart Street. That's another street outside the French Quarter. Your husband's over on Rampart Street at Footloose, this bar called Footloose." Now, I'm working at Lay Roundup at 819 St. Louis Street, and Footloose is like, it's like a short cab right away. If I had wanted to walk, I could have walked, but nah, it's like a short cab right away. So they tell me that they're over there. Honey, I'm immediately plotting. And I see a customer in the bar. I went over to that man and I don't remember who he was. I don't remember anything about this motherfucker except that I was like, "Listen, how do you feel about partying with me tonight? You can have me all night." And I convinced him. I convinced him. And within a few minutes, I had this motherfucker buying me out for $400 to buy me out of the bar. And I had him tip the bartender like another 100 to cover for me, right? I said, "Child, I'll be back." I went over to Rampart and I walk into the bar. And there they are sitting at the bar, right? They're at the bar and they're posed. Like they're posed. They didn't know I was coming, honey. And when she saw me, when Desi saw me, honey, her eyes got real big like saucers. She just knew, like she knew it was about to go down. Well, I was doing coke. Yeah, there was a drag show going on. I sat there by the stage doing coke with friends. Yeah, all that. And I was drinking shots of tequila, left, right, and sideways, just downing shots of tequila. And I'm sitting there with my good friend Opal. I don't remember who else, but Opal and somebody else, a couple of other people. It's like a several people. It was a little group of us. And we're sitting there. I had gotten rid of the trick. Like, I got rid of him. What he was seeing, it wasn't going to go anywhere. Like, he could see that I was handling something and that he was not going to get laid. He thought he was going to get laid. That was not happening. Y'all. So the man had disappeared. The show ends. Mickey and Desi act like they're about to try to slip out of there without a confrontation. That wasn't going to happen. Not on my watch, sister. I drunk, went out on the sidewalk, and I was getting ready to tell them something, and my friend Opal grabbed me, and she pulled me back, and she said, Miss Jamie, I love you, girl. And I know you're a badass. Like, I know you know how to fight. I know you can handle yourself. But, girl, right now, you're drunk. And that little young girl probably isn't. She was too nervous to sit there and get drunk watching you. So if I were you, I would think real long and hard about fighting with this girl tonight because she might just whoop your drunk ass. And if she does, you will never live that down. Honey, that was in the back of my mind, and as bad as I wanted to beat her ass, and I did. Oh, I wanted to beat her ass. Oh, I did. I looked at both of them and I started going off and I was reading them and I was shredding them and this, that, and the other. And I looked at her and I said, you know what, bitch? Make no fucking mistake. What he did with you, he will do to you. And they're getting in the car. And y'all, if y'all want to know what happens next, y'all know the routine, honey. It keeps getting juicy. Be here next time and I will too. I love you all. I love you all for watching and I love you for the comments. I will talk to you later. Bye.